Hey everybody, welcome back to Be Love, Receive Love Tarot. This is Milo. I will be your tarot reader for this evening. Tonight we're going to be working again with the same 5 oracle decks that I've been using thus far. Keep in mind that energy is fluid, time is fluid. These are timeless readings. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't try and make it fit. Roles can be reversed. This could be, if it is to do with love, it could be somebody else thinking of you. I don't really have that thus far, but you never know. I was just called to say that for some reason. So, the decks that I use will be down below in the description box. If you want a personal reading with me, please reach out to my email at tictactarot2020@gmail.com. That's tictactarot2020@gmail.com. And beware of scammers. I will not reach out to you for a personal reading. You must reach out to me. And if you want to know pricing and all that, by all means, give me a shout and I can give you some details. All right. Let's get started. So, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Whatever one you're drawn to, the way the light hits it, the timestamps, whatever floats your boat. All means. So put these 2 right here. Let us get started. Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. It's an interesting pile. So the first card you have is Trickery. You might be trying to trick somebody. Somebody might be trying to trick you. It could be both of you trying to trick each other. Whatever the case is, there's some trickery going on here. In the story of this dragon's got a big acorn that he saved up to get him through the winter. This squirrel needs a big acorn for a competition, so he fills up a bucket with rocks and scatters some acorns on top. Well, the dragon thinks he's getting the better deal when he feels the weight of the bucket and trades them. So really, who's getting screwed? Because when the dragon figures it out, the squirrel ends up getting disqualified from the competition for cheating. So really, they both lose in the end, but that's the way karma works. So maybe there's a situation where 2 people were trying to trick each other or offset each other, whatever the case is, cheat on each other. You both lost. This is what it works out to. Beside that, you have the Arama card, which is where are you being called to journey to. I feel like this could be a soul journey, especially after a trickery. Possibly some healing needs to be done, but you do have like a magic carpet, and you have patience right beside it, which the crane is taking flight. So I feel like there's a little bit of patience on a move. Maybe you're trying to move away from this person. Maybe you're trying to move away from a job. Whatever the case is, it's telling you need to have a little bit of patience, because you're being called to journey somewhere. Whether or not you know this yet or not, that's beside the point, but you need to have patience. You want to move somewhere, you want to go somewhere, you want to do something, you need to have patience. It could be something as simple as, an inward journey, and you have to be patient with yourself when you're meditating. I know it's a huge thing to let your focus lose track. I'm reading in a book right now, and it's telling me to be mindful with my thoughts, not so much try to empty your brain out completely, because, really that takes a lot of practice to stop your thought process completely. But it says to be mindful of your thoughts, so keeping your thoughts on track to what you want. So if you want to meditate to release a lot of anxiety, you concentrate, like release anxiety, and that's all you say in your head over and over and over and over again. So you control that thought process. You catch yourself going off that thought process, you go, no, I'm sorry, spirit, and you go right back to where you want to go, or whatever the case is. So keep that in mind. That was a message for somebody. And then you have don't let your pride get in the way, full moon in Leo. So you might be a Leo, you might be dealing with a Leo, you might have Leo in your chart, yada, yada, yada. But this is talking about being too prideful, and I think that falls back to this trickery card, like feeling like you deserve better in this situation. Sometimes it's easier just to let go of the situation altogether and have patience for something better. Especially if it has to do with a relationship. Now, if it's to do with work, whatever it takes to put food on the table sometimes. Always have something lined up before you leave something else, is what I'm getting for somebody. And then you have magic carpet, which is 42. So 6 might mean something to you. 6 is often the number of moving away from anxiety, which is, with the magic carpet, that makes a lot of sense. But it also equates to 222, which numerology, so you might want to look up the angel number for that, or the spiritual meaning behind that. And it breaks right down to a 2, so you could be, 2 is often a love card, a choice card, the choice between two things. Like a blindfolded conflictedness and indecision, the indecision between a choice. I'm just getting into the tarot mind for you as well. But I'll read the card for this. Magic carpet. Go ahead, open it. It's your invitation for a personal magic carpet ride to anywhere you want to go. You don't even need to send an RSVP. Jump aboard, my friend. You are on your way to enchantment and miracles. So, with this, where are you being called to journey to? Maybe you've been given an offer, and this is saying go for it. Whatever, if it's a work offer and it happens to be far away from home, it's telling you, don't go with your heart. Listen to your heart. Have patience with the choice that you're about to make. Don't let your pride get into the way, like I'm leaving behind a whole bunch of stuff. I might lose friends or whatever. I might not fit in where I'm going. Don't let your pride get into your way, because some of the greatest stories ever told start with spontaneous jumps to go someplace. I'm not saying spontaneously jump either. Have patience with your thought process. If I know anything in life, spontaneity when it comes to a big move is not always the strongest point. So that's the message I'm getting for this pile, really. I feel like there's a couple messages within this pile too, so there might be some people with different stories, and I'm getting all the messages. But it's kind of divided between romance and career. So if it's a career path, you've been offered something and you're not sure if you should take it, have patience, go inward, and decide if it's really for you. But don't let pride get in your way. Always keep in mind that, some of the best stories ever told start with a spontaneous urge to go on an adventure. And as for the romance, I feel like this is talking about going on an inward journey. If you've been offered romance outside of your commitment, or you're not even committed and you're single and you've been offered this romance, is your soul calling you to journey towards it? Are you being asked to jump on that magic carpet? Is this an Aladdin and Jasmine situation going on here? Have patience and don't let pride get in your way with the situation. I feel taking things slow nowadays, especially with this whole hookup culture going on and polyamory running rampant. Not judging, but I feel like you need to be careful with your choice. definitely take your time with the decision, but don't let pride get in your way, because it could ruin something good if you're not careful, is what I'm getting. Just be wary of the magic carpet ride. It's a fictitious story. So be wary of, all that glitters is not gold, is what I'm getting for the romantic. I will leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I hope that resonated or helped in some way. All right, pile 2. This is your reading. Wow. Right off the bat, now, I do not mess with my cards. I don't strategically place them any which way. The first thing that I saw right off the hop, and I have to mention this before I start your read, you have the action card with the it's time to take action. So there's something that you need to take action with, and it's very clearly stated. So if you came here with a question on whether or not you need to move forward with something, take action. The first card in your read has service. Now, the story behind this is she gets to the end of her life and she feels like she could have done more with her time rather than just be a stay-at-home mom. But when her daughter helps her reflect back on it, she reminds her that she, brought a lot to the table as far as a stay-at-home mom goes. She raised really great kids, and they did a lot for the community as well. So no matter how small the job is, you are significant. But the service could very well mean just, servicing others, going forward towards a goal that you want to reach. And maybe you guys recently had a parent that passed away. And you're kind of stuck. Grief is terrible, and mourning is a process that everybody goes through differently. But I'm getting, like, with the action cards, it's time to move forward. It's not moving on, it's moving forward. Because you can't stay stuck in that situation. Otherwise, you might have regrets in your future that you didn't move forward from it. You only sat there and grieved. That's a message for somebody. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But it says, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So maybe this is to do with a career. Maybe, you're not sure if you want to take that leap in entrepreneurship or into a service industry of some kind, dealing with the elderly, whatever the case is. It's time to take action. Maybe you want to get away from that. Maybe you're in that industry and you're like, screw this. What I really want to do is this, but I don't know. These cards are saying take action. And then there's also, like, the romantic part of this is you could be interested in somebody in the service industry, whether that be a server, to a cashier, to a cook, to PSW, a nurse, a doctor, whatever the case is. This is telling you to take action. Now, Aries might be significant. You may be in Aries. You might have Aries in your chart. You might be thinking of an Aries, or an Aries is going to help you in some way achieve this goal. But it's time to take action. Aries is a very dominant sign. I know that much. They do what they want when they want, and they don't take no for an answer. That's an Aries trait. It's also the Emperor in tarot, which is like the man of tarot, if you will. Okay, he is the big king of the kings. He's the king of kings. He's got it all. So that, take action, move forward. And then I love this card, but I'm going to try again. So it's magnanimous me. This card is all about how awesome you are. Like you're a magnet even. Let's just read it. This is a time for your true nature to bloom like a crocus in the spring. You are nothing but a big ball of love, and the only thing you really want is to love up on everyone. This is a good time to get in touch with that higher truth and free your generous spirit. Kindness, anyone? So that would make a lot of sense with the service. Maybe you want to start a family. Maybe this is very romantic, and it's time to take action towards the person that you're interested in. Because you just want to love up on them. If this is career path oriented, whatever you want to do, spread love with what you're doing. Take action because now is the time, clearly. Sorry, guys. Now is the time to take action in your career. And don't settle for less. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy your day. And I hope you guys take some action. Pile 3. This is your reading for today. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Isolation is your first card. So this card is all about a guy that has an invitation to a party and he wants to go, but he's not sure if he should. He bought a tuxedo once, but he never put it on or wanted to wear it anywhere, but just in case he spilt something on it. It talks about getting out of isolation, especially. What are you actually isolating yourself from? Is it from your fear of rejection in the outer world? Or is it, COVID-19. Isolation, regardless, is your first card. Now this says dance with life. Do something to change your energy. And what just came to mind is all these TikTokers and YouTubers and I don't know, videos that I'm seeing online of these people that are just out dancing in public with headphones on, and they don't care about nobody or what anybody thinks of them. Change your energy. Dance like nobody's watching. I always get that with this card. But it doesn't have to be dance. Do something to change your energy. Go for a walk. Get out. Stop isolating yourself in your house. Visit a friend. Change your energy. Transform your point of view on the situation going on in the world right now. You don't have to be stuck inside all the time. You can get out and go for a walk. Now, what I like about this transformation card is the butterfly has 2 different colored wings. So you have 2 choices. You can either, sit in that sunny yellow disposition, or you can stay stuck in that blue sadness. The choice is really yours, but if there's one thing I remember about the transformation of a butterfly is the caterpillar cocoons itself and turns to literal goo before it reemerges as a butterfly. So if you're in a very stuck, stagnant place in your life right now, just remember that you could just be in your cocoon stage and you are goo, and you're going to come out and transform into a beautiful butterfly. Now, what butterfly are you going to transform into? One that is stuck on the past, that, is woe is me? Or is it going to be the one that sits in the sunshine and bathes in the light and enjoys life? Okay? Now, you also have conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Now, I know tonight, these timeless readings, but tonight, for instance, is a lunar eclipse. We won't get to see it, I don't think, but it is there, so it will still have an effect on you. But conclusions are in reach. So maybe, you've been isolated. I'm just getting this right now due to an old relationship. You've been feeling stuck. The end of that is coming. The end of feeling stuck. The end of resentment. The end of sadness, depression. It's all coming to an end. You're going to exceed expectation is what I'm getting for some reason. You're going to make them miss you. You're going to make them feel like they lost out. I don't know. That's for somebody. So yeah, take with that what resonates and leave the rest. And then you have talking smack. So somebody might be talking shit about you. Or you could be talking smack about somebody, but you need to knock that out. Anyway, you could be talking smack about yourself, in that blue butterfly stage where you're depressed and woe is me and nobody's going to love me and you feel isolated and cut off from the world. Well, do something to change your energy. Meditate, dance, do something to lift your spirits. Build a fort. I build a fort with my kid when I feel like I need to hide, which could be part of the isolation. I see it. This just came to mind too, is the dad and the daughter through the isolation that would dress up in the different costumes, like the Beauty and the Beast costume and like the paired costumes and stuff. Dress up, put on a Halloween costume to go to the store or whatever. Just do something to bring your energy levels up. Do something to get some shock value. For whatever reason, I don't know why that came to mind. Do something to make you smile, to make people smile, and to make you smile. Okay? So we will read this for you. Talking smack. That small thinking you've been doing, get over it. There's no reason to compare yourself to others because there is no other like you. The only person capable of putting you down is you. So all that remains are 3 little questions. Why? So that's why I got that off this card. You're talking shit about yourself and you need to stop. You need to stop being negative about yourself. You are lovable. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of acceptance and friendship, and you are allowed to be yourself, whatever that is. If you're a furry and you want to put some fox ears and a foxtail on and be out in public, do it. Because you only get one life, and you are allowed to express it as freely as you want to be. For a lot of this, I'm just getting this. Somebody is in the closet for some reason, of some style. If you're in the LGBTQ community and you're hiding it from somebody, come out. Transform. Do something to change your energy, because one of the greatest things I ever did was come out as transgender. I'm happier and I've found myself. You can ask anybody. Despite everything that I go through, I'm still happier than I was when I was female. And I'm still way better off. So keep that in mind. That message is for somebody out there, but don't let the negativity get you down. Stay positive, because it's really the only way to get through this life is to stay positive. Stand up for yourself against bullying, but stay positive no matter what. I hope you have a great day.